Matthew Futterman. We have him here from London. Matthew, good morning.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon here.
Good afternoon, I should say, yes. So, lay out the challenge that faces Ryan Lochte tonight in London.
Well, basically, he's got to swim the backstroke at about 7:45 London time, and that's about a 2-minute race. And then shortly after that, he'll have about a 28-minute rest, and he'll have to go back in the pool for the 200-meter individual medley,
which is it's pretty remarkable. Is this normal? These kinds of intervals for swimmers? I mean, they obviously swim a lot of races, but this is pretty tight.
This is very tight. However, this is the way anyone who's grown up swimming knows that this is the way swim meets work. Whether you're in the YMCA regionals, and it's rapid fire, it's race after race. That said, Lochte really dominates the backstroke, so he should be able to win that without too much trouble. The one that's going to be more trouble is the 200 IM.
So maybe he can save a little bit and swim a little later. Now, you mentioned in your great story today that Missy Franklin, like you said, this maybe is normal for some. Missy Franklin had an even tighter interval, significantly tighter earlier in the week.
Right, she had only about 13 minutes between a semifinal heat and then one of her finals. Different strokes, of course, but still, I mean, it can be very tight. But, you know, you wouldn't be smart betting against Lochte, at least in the backstroke at this point.
Great.
I think he's probably going to go for the low-hanging fruit and then see what happens in the 200.
I mean, the thing that amazes me about these swimmers and the number of races they swim is just the calories they burn and what they eat, right? Isn't this part of the story here that some of these guys will gobble down a couple pizzas for dinner or something because they're swimming so much?
Well, I don't know if they gobble down a couple of pizzas. They try and be a little more healthy than that. I think you'd probably want a little more protein. That said, I mean, it's an exhausting sport. They have to keep their energy up. And, yeah, a lot of them are looking at about 5,000 to 10,000 calories a day.